Hey guys, how you doing today? So I wanted to share a little video with you all today about trusting God, sometimes at the height of your emotions. Before I get started, if you have not done it yet, don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to my channel. I want you to know that I never come up here on this platform to do anything of my own accord or of my own will, but through finally just obeying God and submitting myself to Him, I find that there's been an overflow of ideas and of messages that He's given to me to share with people. So with that being said, I'm going to keep going on here. Trusting God in the height of your emotion. I'm going to tell you that today I was faced with a situation where my emotion was like on 10. As calm as I looked when it was going on, I was heated. With me, the one thing I can tell you, the more upset that I get, the calmer I get, because my mind is already just calculating what needs to happen to eliminate the situation. And so I found myself back in a place where I used to be as far as just my emotions, allowing a situation that came up to upset me. And I got so irritated, and I immediately, my mind started to think, okay, I need to do this. I found myself engaged just in, a dialogue that I didn't want to be engaged in. And I want to let you know that I sat down in my living room irritated. Of course, I'd called my dad and was speaking to my father about the situation. And I was brought, if you saw my post on my Facebook, I posted something that a friend of mine posted today about letting the Lord fight your battle. And it was about Gideon, and he was going to fight a battle. And he had brought a great host of Israelites with him. And the Lord told him, no, you got too many people. If you want me to work, you got to scale back. And how many thousands, hundreds of thousands of men that he had, the Lord had him bring it down to 300, which was just impossible for them to have won the battle against a greater army. But God needed him to do that in order to prove that he was God. And it's the same thing. God reminded me of that and said, now you just posted that and was giving all types of shout outs. And here you are in this situation and you're trying to fight the battle on your own. Why not give me the battle? And I literally had to just sit down. I started to cry, of course, because I was like, but God, I want to do this, right? But I got on my knees in my living room and I prayed to God. I prayed over that entire situation. I prayed for the person. I prayed that God would allow me to sit back and trust Him. And that is what I did. That is what I had to learn to do this morning all over again. If I am proclaiming and saying God is God, then I have to take my hand off the steering wheel. And that's what we have to do, especially if you're anything like me. I was in the military. I was a leader. I was someone that I was expected to have the answers. In the Army, there's no such thing as I don't know. You're going to find out. I'll find out and get back to you, and you're going to get back. And people look to you for the answers. There's no such thing as I couldn't do this. You have to make it happen. So having that type of thing through my military background, also coming from a very strong Jamaican family background, being the only girl in a family, growing up with all boys, you just have a type of personality that is tenacious, and it's like, okay, I need to fix this. Boom, let's get it done. But God had to let me know, I am your God. Do you believe that I am God? Do you believe that I can be in the situation and I can make everything right? I can right the wrongs, and all of that. And I had to say, yes, Lord. So that's what I'm going to encourage you all today. Whatever it is that you're facing, whatever giants you're facing, you have to realize that even though you may still need to do certain things, you have to let God lead you into the battle. God must be before you, and you must stand still and hear what He has to say. Stand still. Sometimes, even in military settings, you being noisy, one of the things that we had to do, one of the things that we were trained on was even our dog tags and the things that we had on us, that sometimes we had to put tape around it. We had to make sure it's right against our body, because sometimes the jingling of your dog tag can cause you to be exposed to your enemy and thus destroyed. So what am I saying? In some situations, it's in you being silent and praying and waiting on God. Trust him in all things. You don't have to fight your battles for yourself. When we do that, we're only going to get ourselves upset, and we're going to make mistakes that can be grave mistakes and grave errors. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe to my channel. And I pray that this video has been a blessing to you. Have a wonderful day.